Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing good today. Today I am going to show you how I made this dress. It is very comfy and very easy to make. I used about 3 meters of fabric, and you can use any fabric of your choice. If this is your first time on this channel, please do well to subscribe and like. It makes the channel grow, and also please share this content. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Let's do this again. So guys, I have drafted the pattern. So here I just did the basic bodice pattern. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. I drafted it on fold because it is going to be asymmetrical. This is my bust dart and then the waist dart. Okay, I drew the armhole line because I want the armhole princess darts. So to get how to draw the line, I measured what I have here on the armhole. I looked for the midpoint and then I drew the line, all right, with my curve. So that's how I got this line. Okay, now let's put the back pattern aside and work on the front pattern. Like I said, I want it to be asymmetrical. So the first thing you need to do is to determine where you want the asymmetrical part to be. Is it on the left or on the right? Me, I want it to be on the left. So if it is going to be on the left, that means this will be my left side by the time I wear it. If you're a little bit confused, you can just put this, all right, on your neck this way, and I'm sure you're going to get it. So this is going to be my left side, the part that is going to be asymmetrical. For the back pattern as well, to know which side will be asymmetrical, just put it right side facing like this, and then you know. So it's this side. Okay, now I am going to draw the asymmetric line. Mind you, I used 3.5 inches for the neck width while on fold. So I'm going to come down here by about 4.5 inches first. That is going to be the neck depth, and then I'll connect to here. Okay, so here it is. Now let's work on the armhole princess dart. So I'm going to close the side dart and open here. To take away gaping from here, measure down 1 inch and connect up to the bust point. On this part as well, I'll do the same thing. So by that, we are taking away gaping. Now I'm going to cut out this part, the top part, and also this part. Now, in order to ensure that by the time you are sewing, it is going to match, measure what you have from here up to the bust point. I have 5.25, and if I measure what I have from here up to the bust point, I have 6.25. That means I need to add 1 inch extra to this part so that it can match by the time I'm sewing. Now I'll add 1 inch and then I'll connect it back to the midpoint. Cut it out. So by the time I'm sewing this side, it is going to add up. For this side as well, I'll measure what I have here up to the bust point. I have 5.25. If I measure what I have here, let's see if it will match. I have 5.25, so I don't need to add anything. By the time I sew this part, it is going to add up. So the front part is done. The next thing is to cut out. For the seam allowance, By the time I'm cutting on fabric, I'm going to add 1.5 to this side, 1.5 to this side. Here, half an inch, half an inch, half an inch. Okay, at the armhole as well, half an inch, and then to the shoulder area, half an inch as well. To this top area, half an inch. To this side, half an inch. Everything is half an inch except the bottom part, which is 1 inch, and the side, which is 1.5. Now let's work on the back. For the back pattern, remember we already determined where we'll be cutting off, which is this side. Okay, so I'm going to put this arm here. Ensure the chest line matches. Mark it. Usually we go down by 1 inch for the back depth, but I'll do about 3 inches. You know why? Because my collar is going to be 2 inches. Alright, so by the time I put 2 inches collar, what I'm going to have will be 1 inch, which is still perfect for me. So I'm going to draw it like this, from here to here and here. So I'm just going to cut it out. For the dart, I'll take in the dart on the dress. Okay, so these are my patterns now. If I wanted a really fitted dress, I can as well take away some inches there, about 0.25 here for the gaping at the back. Okay, but I really don't want it to be too tight because of the kind of fabric it is. All right, so by the time I'm cutting half an inch here. I'm leaving half an inch up here. Shoulder, half an inch. The armhole to half an inch. The side, 1.5. Just like we did for the front. This part to 1.5. Half an inch. And then for the bottom, 1 inch. 1 inch. Alright. I already have my zipper allowance. Let me open it up. Now I'm going to cut it on the fabric, and then I'll also be cutting the lining. So guys, I've cut the fabric and I've also added all the allowances where necessary. This is the front pattern and this is the back.